It will happen the way I told you from the start. And when it does, Laura will know exactly what is going on. You have to tell the family, or at least warn Laura.
How do I do that? Look at her. Planning to spend the rest of her life with me. How do I tell her that the whole thing is temporary? That we knew from the beginning that the treatment wouldn't last. Look at all the progress that Laura's made in such a short time. Nobody expected that. I mean, this is an experimental drug, right? Nobody knows what's really going to happen. You're the one who always says, don't give up hope.
Laura deteriorated from catatonia to psychomotor disassociation, which is a physical, chronic condition. No drug can cure it. You've known all along that her decline is inevitable.
I know it was a long shot. I knew that LS-49 was something that she would definitely want to try.
And you were right about that.
Yeah, I know.
I just think you should tell the family the truth so that you can cherish any time you have left together.
How long is the drug going to last?
Not much longer. She'll get confused. She won't know what she's saying. She won't know where she is. And then there will be moments of stillness where it will seem that she's reverted back to catatonia. It'll only be a matter of days after that where she winds up back where she started.
Even after all the progress she's made, after what she faced in that attic.
I know, it is no doubt that Laura has made incredible emotional progress. But this is a physical condition. It is inoperable, incurable. Hi. Mr. Spencer, Dr. Scorpio, come in.
Don't look so sad. Come on, cheer up. Tell him the good news.
Laura's doing remarkably well.
Well, that is good news.
Yeah, it is.
Slumming again, aren't you?
Hey, you know me. It's good to see you, man.
Me too. Both been a little too busy being brilliant and successful, huh?
Yeah. Hey, what does this place remind you of?
Dirty Marys. Of course, Dirty Marys.
Well, except the girls were better looking.
Yeah, especially after last call.
Absolutely. How did we ever crawl through college?
No idea, thanks.
Thanks. Put it on my tab, all right? Cheers.
And I never thought I'd end up in a town like this.
I told you it wasn't so bad, and you got your things worked out with your old man, didn't
That
you?
cost me part of my liver, but yeah.
Hey, the way you used to party, I'm just glad you had some left.
If you hadn't encouraged me to come here, my father would probably be dead. I'm actually kind of starting to like it here.
Well, except for that irritating woman you were telling me about, right? What's her name? Dr. Scorpio?
I fell in love with the irritating woman. It's actually why I wanted you to come here. You're just gonna join us.
You really think that's a good idea?
Please. So why don't you want to meet Robin?
You can't seriously think you're in love with her.
Things happen. I mean, what can I say? We didn't expect anything at first, but the more time we spent...
Wait, we? Did you say we? So now you're thinking of yourself as half of a couple? Ah, this is bad. This is bad.
The exact opposite, my friend. I had no idea it could be this good.
Okay. We leave now, we can still catch the red-eye to Vegas.
Bad time for a road trip.
No. That was the deal, remember? If one of us got too far gone, it was on the other to drag him out to the strip. Let the sounds, the lights, the smoke clear your head. Put things back in perspective, all right? So let's go. Let me save you.
I don't need to be saved.
Saved from what?
Hi.
Hi.
Robin, this is my friend, Professor Pete Marquez. He thinks you're out to ruin my life.
Nothing personal, but to me, you're a mistake.
Yeah, you've made that clear.
Look, it's not you, though. It's Patrick. He's just not a commitment kind of guy. mean, he was a legend on campus.
Okay. She really doesn't need to know all this.
Patrick can't be tied down to one woman. It's not in his genetic code.
Changing the subject.
No, it's okay. Really, I'm fascinated. And I love arguing with a man that thinks he knows everything. So tell me, why are Patrick and I not good for each other?
Okay, how many times did you have to say I love you before you warmed down enough to say it back?
Actually, I said it first.
Actually, he did. And he serenaded me, complete with my favorite song, flowers and candles.
Oh my, this is even worse than I thought.
Oh, come on. You don't believe in love?
I believe in the notion of love. I believe in the passion and the fever of love, but it never lasts. The rapture can't sustain itself.
Why should it? Why should Patrick and I be arrogant enough to think that our love will last forever when we all know nothing ever does?
Yeah.
Why not just enjoy life and love while we can?
Can we talk about something fun? Maybe a root canal, maybe a hangover or
Do you teach
something?
this brand of cynicism at PCU?
I let the masters speak for themselves. Henry Shaw
He
compared
means George Bernard.
love to the measles. William Congress said, love's but a frailty of the mind.
When not with ambition, but we are all ambitious, aren't we? Besides, Philip Brooks said, life before literature.
Phil Brooks.
Yeah, Lincoln's Eulogy, 1800s, Boston Minister. So do you teach your students to live by the written word, or do you teach them to experience life and then write about it?
I encourage them to do both.
Right, but love is a part of life, isn't it?
We can agree to disagree. How's that?
Taste the essence of fantasy, not the poison of reality.
So in other words, lie to yourself and everyone else? That's brilliant. Who said that?
I did.
Why am I not surprised?
What about all you need is love?
Why don't we just admit that we all like the rush? I mean, that's what love really is. Why expect it to be more? We can't all be doctors who get the rush every day of saving lives. Some of us have to teach freshmen comp.
There's no way your life is as boring as you want us to believe.
On that note, it's been interesting. You, if you change your mind about Venus.
See ya. Was I that bad in the beginning?
Oh, you are a lot worse than him.
Really?